Hello, today's August 10th, 2020, and today Biden picked his vice president, which is Kamala Harris. No surprise there. Uh, don't think it really changes anything. Just more of a boring, safe pick. It's fine, though. I liked her, so whatever. This is my new prediction for the electoral map. Uh, Kamala Harris, I do think affected a little bit of it. So I'll tell you what states changed because of her. In my characterizations, no major color changes, just color tone, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Washington, Oregon, California, New York, Illinois, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maine's first. Not Maine's second. Maine's first. Oh, bruh. Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware's a likely, because of polling reasons. Maryland, uh, D.C. are all safe blue. Oh, and Hawaii. And then the Republican safe states are Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, uh, Nebraska's altogether, and Nebraska's third. We'll talk about Nebraska's first later. Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, and that's all the safe states. We'll start with the likely Republican states, which are sorry, you know what? I didn't explain. Utah is now a new characterization. For me now it is a safe red state. New polling and trending supports that decision. I guess it's just it was close before, consistently, so I was kind of having trouble putting it as lean. So I just put it as likely, or I put it as safe. So I put it as likely instead. So yeah, Utah's now safe. Montana is a likely state now. No, it's always been a likely state, so we're not going to talk too much about it. It was just under 10 points for Trump. That's a likely for me. So yeah, Kansas, I'm keeping as likely. I struggle to put it as safe, despite polling suggestions. Although new polling though has Trump only leading by like 7 in Kansas. That's pretty good for Biden. I'm putting Nebraska's first district as a likely. There was a new poll. It could easily be an outlier, but there was a new poll where Trump was only leading by 2 points here. I think he won here by almost 20 points. So that's where I have a hard time believing Biden flipped that much. So I'm keeping it as likely. It's the same case as Utah. Mississippi, high black turnout. I'm keeping as likely red. I'm never going to change that this whole year. I'm always going to have it as likely red. Unless there's closer polling, it'll either stay this or get closer. It'll not go blue, and it'll not be safe red either, though. Just a lot of high black turnout in this state, and Harris probably even helps with that. Missouri, I'm moving from lean to likely red. I think it's going to be the same case as Montana or Iowa or whatever. It gets closer and closer to a safe margin throughout the whole election, the whole election season. South Carolina, I'm moving from a likely to a lean state. This is because of new polling, and I think Harris and Biden would do very well here, taking votes away from Trump. I've got a weird decision here. This is something that's really weird that people probably won't agree with. I'm putting North Carolina as a likely, mainly because at the beginning of next month, September 4th, North Carolina is doing absentee ballots like 2 months before the election. And this is very important because this is before the debates. This is before Trump even gets to debate. And Biden's already leading here. And absentee ballots will be most of the vote in North Carolina. So, I mean, Biden is only leading by 2 points on average. But I do see this being a likely state right now. I might change it to a lean, or no, I don't do tilts. I don't know. I could never see North Carolina being a safe blue state ever again, though. But it's kind of weird that Trump won it by about 3 points. Uh, he won it by a point less than he won Arizona by. Also, I'm putting Georgia as a lean blue. I'm finally changing it from red back to blue again. There's like for the past 3 days, there's been a poll where Biden's leading by 2 or more points. And now he holds the average there. New Hampshire has been likely the whole election season. Probably won't change at all. A lot of these states will stick in their place the whole time. No, hold on. Like Virginia, New Mexico, and Colorado. These states will probably stay the same. Oh, Alaska is a safe red state. No, a likely red state. Every single poll is under 10 points, but it's a traditional red state, and I expect it to go that way. Arizona, I'm putting as a lean blue state. The same characterization as before. Same with Texas. This is kind of showing a very weird pattern where Trump is fucking himself in the ass. Really. It's that simple. He's destroying his campaign. Everything he does. Just note, I'm not biased. It really does sound like I'm biased right now. Especially with these Georgia and Texas leading blue. But right now, I do think these states will go blue. Especially if the election was held today. Nevada, I am keeping in the same characterization as Michigan. There hasn't been polling in here since April, I think. But where Biden was leading by 4. But now, in average, so just by state trends and stuff, he's leading by around 8 points or 7. So yeah, you can expect Nevada to go blue anyway, but I don't think it's enough to say it's safe. Same with Minnesota. I'm changing Minnesota from likely to lean. There was a poll where it was only 2% difference, but then there was a poll where it was like a 15 or 18% difference. So it's really, I'm just putting it in the middle there. It's going to be a lean state. Same with Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. I'm also putting as a lean state. Oh boy, this is going to look really blue. I'm sorry if some of you guys don't like this, but this is what it's looking like. It really is. And you know what? Don't complain, because this is my prediction, not yours. Maine, I'm putting as a lean blue state. I do expect it to get closer. It was 11 points, like a month ago. Now it's 8. I expect it to get a few points closer by election day, but I do expect it to go to Biden by at least a lean margin, if not a likely. But it'll not be safe or tilt. I don't even do tilts on this channel. If I did, you know damn well I'd have these 2, and these 3 actually as tilt. Maybe I should start doing that again. Let me know in the comments if I should. Maybe it'll make more of a point for me. Main second, I'm flipping to Trump by a likely margin. I think I explained in the last video, actually. I'm keeping this as a flip. Not a flip. Technically not a flip, but for my last video, it is a flip. It's kind of weird to say it's going to Biden by a lean and then likely for Trump. But it went to Trump by a lot of points. It went to him by almost a safe margin. And it's more of a state it's more of a part of the state that you can expect to stay Republican. Although Biden is leading there by 1 point on average. Ohio and Florida. Oh god, this looks really weird. I have going blue. Oh god. This is that. You know what? I feel free to bully me. I swear I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat. This is just Trump screwing himself over. But Florida and Ohio is hardly going to Biden, but currently it is, and it's picked every election winner right in the past, 70 fucking years. Okay, Iowa I am keeping as a state for Trump, he won it by like 9 points. He also won Texas and Ohio by like 9 points, but these states are trending blue. Iowa's trending red. Oh boy, I'm gonna get so bullied. um, Biden and Harris, I do think will take Nebraska's second district by a lean margin now instead of a likely margin. I just do expect it to narrow up. Same with the first district. I do expect it to go back to a safe. Kind of like Arkansas, it was a close poll here, but other than that, Arkansas is safe. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is my current prediction. I know it's weird, it looks bad, but my predictions are based purely on numbers, approval, and state trends, and Senate occupations, and everything. So, just please trust me when I say I am not biased at all. I do think, or even if I think maybe I should add tilts this time. I do think that these states would tilt over. Everything I have is a lean, and then these two would go to lean, and then this would go to lean. This would go to lean. These would go to likely. I don't know if that helps give any perception a little bit, but this shows that Trump can win. He just needs to do a little bit better than what he's doing. If he can do that, if he can just, or I don't think he'll take that, but like if, say he does, well, I'm thinking, sorry. I do think Biden could do this. I really do think Trump, I think Trump could do this. This is, actually, he could win Nevada too. He's not going to win Michigan. He's not going to win Michigan. I almost want to put Michigan as safe, but that would be me being biased, so I think this is Trump's best case scenario. Maybe Minnesota and Pennsylvania blue. This would keep him at the exact margin he won by in 2016. So yeah, 306 to 232. This is what happened. Except these two states went there. This state went like that. This was 2016. This would be a 1, 2, 3 state difference, but with the same amount of electoral votes, because 10 plus 6 is 16. Michigan is 16. Yeah, and I know people from Michigan. I know people from Republican parts of Michigan. They say Michigan is not going red at all. I struggle to put Michigan as safe, but I swear I'm about to do it. I really am. And Trump even stopped spending money in the state too. Like the new safe map for this election is basically about all the states Hillary won. If you do the likely map, if you use the likely map, it's, oh my god, this is, yeah, all he needs is these states. He only needs to flip Wisconsin, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan by very, very, very small margins. If he outperforms Hillary by 1% in every state, which you can goddamn well expect him to do, he will literally just win the election just by flipping these 3 states. And they went to Trump by a tilt margin, less than 1% each, and even it went, what, 2.2. So Michigan went to Trump by 0.2%. If you have Trump outperforming Hillary by 0.8%, he still wins these states. These 3 flips, he still wins them. Just so many options for Biden. He could take Arizona, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Ohio, North Carolina. South Carolina's in the mix now. Missouri can be in the mix, arguably. This could, I mean, this is similar to Obama's win in 2008, except for here, Obama's win in 2008. If Obama did 1% better in 2008, I'm pretty sure it would have looked like this. Yeah, because Montana was under 1%, so was Missouri, and then actually, you know what? Sorry, my bad. Indiana also went blue in 2008, but it'd be the same amount of electoral votes anyway, because Arizona did not almost go blue. So it would have looked like this if Obama outdid himself by 1%. But this time, if Biden outdid Hillary by 1%, then he would win like this. So actually, by like this. There's so many options for Biden and Harris, so little options for Trump and Pence. They need to hold on to Wisconsin. If they lose Pennsylvania, I think it's over. I really do. Like, shit. If they lose Michigan, which they probably will, Nebraska's 2nd district, which they probably will, Pennsylvania, which they probably will, it's a tie. It's literally a tie. And now Senate won't even vote for Trump if it ends up being a tie, because states like Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, one of the senators there, will not vote. Susan Collins of Maine will not vote for Trump. That automatically puts us at 49-51. More than likely, Lindsey Graham will not vote for Trump. That's 50-50. I'm pretty sure it's the Senate size, not the House. So, yeah. And then, who else might not vote for Trump? I think one of the people in Florida might not. That's 51-49. That's Trump losing. That's Trump losing the election based on a technicality of this electoral college we have right now. But I know for sure that Susan Collins and Mitch McConnell will not vote for Trump. There are other states. I'm sure there's other states, other Republicans that won't either. There's a whole Republicans against Trump thing going on right now. But like the map, based on which states vote for would vote for Trump in a tie, would be all the blue states looking like this. Hold on, give me a second. See, if Trump didn't have coronavirus, I would expect him to bring Pennsylvania to a tilt margin. I'd expect him to bring Wisconsin down with him. I expect him to keep Florida. I would expect him to maybe even. I don't know if I would expect him to win, but I do expect him to tie in his best case scenario. I never really expected Michigan to go to Trump anyway. So yeah. But yeah, Mitch McConnell, I think, endorsed Biden, actually. He's a Republican senator from Kentucky. Susan Collins, I'm pretty sure, endorsed Biden. If she didn't, and Mitt Romney from here, he does not like Biden. He might, wait, is Mitt Romney a senator? Let me look real quick. Mitt Romney, currently a senator. Pretty sure he's still serving. Yep, see? He's a junior state senator. So, Utah wouldn't go for Trump. Kentucky or Maine wouldn't go for Trump. He needs these 3 states. It'll end up being a 50-50 tie if it doesn't. So even in Donald Trump's best case scenario, he still loses by a thin margin. And it's kind of sad to think about that. But you know what? Whatever. This is my prediction. Whatever. You saw my prediction earlier. This is not my prediction on the screen right now. This is what states probably won't vote for Trump. You can expect this whole West Coast area to go blue like that. That's what for the 10, 14s against him. Well, actually, not all of them. I know there would be you know, dude, I'll stop talking and I'm going to end the video because I keep stuttering. All right? Goodbye. Goodbye.